I feel very much delighted to participate in this august occasion, felicitating the IAS toppers. Shri Vinay Kumar, as soon as I was entering this hall, requested me to speak in English. Though we are all in Karnataka, Kannada-speaking people, the Chief Minister, being the Chief Minister of Karnataka, naturally preferred to speak in Kannada. But I prefer to speak as requested by Vinay Kumar, to speak in English so that I can communicate to the IAS officers the thoughts I have in my mind. I don't feel that I am sitting in a hall of Sheraton Hotel. I strongly feel that I am having an aerial view of India in this hall. Such a brilliant minds sitting before us. When I was studying in Banaras Hindu University, doing my postdoctoral studies and doctoral studies in Sanskrit, I was getting from the University Grants Commission Junior Research Fellowship. I was also reading some monthly magazines meant for competitive examinations. But I was not aiming at becoming an IAS officer. But it was very interesting, very much, that magazine was full of knowledge. As a seeker of knowledge, I was reading regularly a magazine. I don't remember the name of that magazine now, but I was regularly reading that magazine. If I were in the panel of examination interviewing you, I would have asked you a question. Are you prepared now? I'm going to ask you a question. What is it written on the main entrance of Parliament? Can you tell me? What is it written on the main entrance of the Parliament? Perhaps you never expected such a question while felicitating you, right? Let me tell you, when you go to work, you may be going to Parliament to work, right? So when you next visit the Parliament, at the main entrance, a wonderful shloka, Sanskrit shloka is written. Ayam paro nijo veti, ganana laguchetasam, udara charita nantu, vasudhaiva kutumbakam. Ordinary people think whether this is our man or others, some other. But those who are exalted, noble souls, for them the whole world, vasudhaiva kutumbakam, the whole world is his own family. Often you say that with the recent development, technical developments, IT, BT, etc., you say that what is that village? What is it called? Global village? Global village, no. Our ancient seers have gone beyond the concept of global village. The Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. In global village, so many families will be there. They may be related to you or may not be related to you. But in a say, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the whole world is my family, that has a greater affinity, greater impact than the prevalent, most popular word global village. There is a saying in English, some people achieve greatness, some others, some people are born great, and some people achieve greatness, and greatness is thrust upon some people. There are three categories. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some other greatness is thrust upon some people. I feel that Vinay Kumar falls under the second category. Some people achieve greatness. He comes in that category. What is the connection between him and our Matha? He has expressed it with so much devotion that his father, Basavantappa, about, I think, 1980, 43 years back, he was studying in our Matha in Sirigere, Taralabalu Matha. I had just taken over I was just installed by my predecessor in the year 1979. He was already studying, and my Guru had given him shelter to study in our Matha, and after I took over the charges, he continued to be there for another 2-3 years or so. His son has made such an achievement, amazing. From this institute, Insight, IAS, 220 persons, top, people have secured the highest ranking. It's really marvelous achievement. I must congratulate you. The Chief Minister and the Justice also have already congratulated you. And being in the education field all the time, I understand the greatness of education, and you have achieved your goal of passing the exam. But still there is another goal to be achieved. What is that goal? Let me narrate a small imaginative story. Once, one snake was found in the Vidhan Sauda. A snake was found in the Vidhan Sauda as soon as the IAS officer was entering his office. All were frightened. They didn't know how to catch that snake. The IAS officers made inquiries, at last found one snake charmer nearby Bangalore. They summoned him. And within 5 minutes, the snake charmer caught the snake and put it in his basket. So officers were all relieved that the venomous reptile is now caught by the snake charmer. After a few minutes, the snake charmer made a request to the IAS officer, "Sir, I'm an old man, and also very poor. It seems there is some assistance to old people. Could you please sanction me that whatever money is provided to the old people?" Then the IAS officer said, "Well, you give us an application, we will try, we will consider. We will give an application, we will try." As soon as he heard these words, "Give me an application," he opened the basket and let the snake out. Again, all of them got frightened. Look, it's running. Why don't you catch it? Then the snake charmer said, "Give me an application." Did you catch the joke? He let the snake out. When it was frightening, the IS officer asked him to catch. Then he asked them to give an application to catch. So this is where your role, your ideal rests. I had just noted down a few words of advice to you. Before that, I would like to, what I had noted while some of you were felicitated, the Parliament has not yet given 30% reservation to the women, but insight established by Vinay Kumar, Insight IAS, as I saw, as all of you witnessed, more than 35% women have passed in his institute. What the Parliament has not done, I think our Vinay Kumar has achieved it. So what I was going to now note it down for advising you, do not think within the four walls of your well-furnished, air-conditioned office. Let me repeat. Do not think in your air-conditioned, within the four walls of your well-furnished, air-conditioned office. Do not be conditioned by the rules also. That does not mean I am asking you to go against the rules. Rules are there for governance. So you have to follow the rules, but think positively how to help the people within the framework of the rules. When we were sitting together, Justice Nagamohan and we had a small chat. He was narrating to me some of the judgments which he pronounced within the framework of the law, within the framework of the rules. You are all governed by the rules, but you must keep in mind that the rules are there to help the people and not to harass the people. So don't wait for your party now. Wait for the chance to serve the people, poor people. That is what our Honourable Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has been doing. He is struggling a lot to help the poor people, to provide. He is also a man who has achieved greatness. He is not born great. He has come from the rural background and he knows the problems, sufferings of the common man. Some people may interpret that this all election gimmick. Some people comment like that. But look at the praise that the common man has got for the projects. I fully endorse what he has done for the women. Giving 2,000 rupees per month to a woman is a good, help for the rural folk. When the Honourable Chief Minister came to have darshan to me at our Taralabalu Kendra in Artingar, I just gave him a piece of advice that whatever money is sanctioned by you to the rural women, you make a rule that that money should not be snatched by the husbands. The money goes to the account, but indirectly the husband will have what card it is? ATM card, and he will withdraw the money. The very purpose of sanctioning will be defeated. But that is difficult to monitor by the Chief Minister or you difficult. But another thing, the youths, whatever you have granted, 3,000 rupees. I was just quoting an incident from the history of America. You all know during 1931 to 35 or 36, there was a big famine in America. At that time, the President Roosevelt, Franklin Roosevelt, it was so difficult even to find a piece of bread. So that time, Franklin Roosevelt, he took up a project of constructing a dam. It's called, you know what is it? What is that dam? Hoover Dam, at a cost of $5 million. Imagine during years 1931. It took 5 years for him to complete that project. Through constructing that, he helped the people. So I was just giving similar advice to the Chief Minister. Whatever money you have been giving to the youths, you must make use of their services in building our state, building our, helping the poor people. So if you consult, there are so many experts, economists, experts are there. So our youths must be engaged in some work or the other, complementary to what the government has, whatever project the government has undertaken. I read yesterday in the Souvenir, whatever magazine, with a brochure. On the back page of the brochure, it is written, "The shortest distance between you and your goal is the right guidance." The wonderful, advice is there, piece of advice. The shortest distance between you and your goal is the right guidance. You have had that guidance from Vinay Kumar and his team, and I would like to add further. It is equally important, the guidance, okay, but it is equally important to be fully determined to follow the guidance. Lot of advice since times immemorial, the seers and sages have been giving, advising the people. What is the finest mantra you have? Shanti mantra. What is that? Sahana vavatu, sahano bhunaktu, sahaviryam karavavahe, tejasvina vadhitamastu, ma vidvishavahe. Are we following that last line, ma vidvishavahe? Are we? Not at all. This piece of advice has been there since times immemorial, but the hatred has been continuing all these years. Perhaps it will continue even in future. So we should put an end to that. And you young officers, in our democracy, the three pillars, strong pillars are what we call Nyayanga, legislature, and then judiciary and executive. All of you come under that one, second one. So your efforts, you are very bright, very intelligent youths you are. Your intelligence should be to serve the people, serve the poor. Our Chief Minister has been doing that. He knows the suffering. He has not passed IAS. Just now I saw one young officer, he wanted to take a selfie. At that time I just noticed, I don't know whether you noticed or not, ಅವರು ಕಿವಿ ಹಿಂಡಿದ್ರು, ಅವರು ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯನವರು ಕಿವಿ ಹಿಂಡಿದ್ರು. ಇಟ್ ಶೋಸ್ ಅಫೆಕ್ಷನ್. ಕಿವಿ ಹಿಂಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಎರಡು ಥರ ಇದೆ, ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಕೊಡೋದು ಬೇರೆ, ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಕಿವಿ ಹಿಂಡೋದು ಬೇರೆ. ಶಿಕ್ಷೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅವರು, ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಕಿವಿ ಹಿಂಡಿದರು. ಆ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬಂದಿರೋದು ಅವರ ಹಿರಿಯ ವಯಸ್ಸು ಮತ್ತು ಅನುಭವದಿಂದಾಗಿ, ಕನ್ಸರ್ನಿಂದಾಗಿ. ಸೊ ಐ ವುಡ್ ವೆರಿ ಮಚ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಟು ಎಂಗೇಜ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಇನ್ ಸರ್ವಿಂಗ್ ದ ಪೂರ್ ಪೀಪಲ್. With these words, I congratulate all of you and also congratulate our Vinay Kumar. He has achieved the greatness, but also he has helped you to achieve the greatness, right? I heard that, I sent a message to our KS 11 batch officers in our group that I am going to attend this program. Then one of your batchmates wrote in the group that Vinay Kumar was their batchmate. And though he was selected, but he resigned and took up this noble, had this noble idea of guiding you in the IS to become that IS officers. So I look forward your parents must be very happy if they are alive. Your parents must be very happy that you have achieved something in your life. And you should all be indebted to them. That is the ancient wisdom, advice. Matrudevo bhava, Pitrudevo bhava, Acharya Devo bhava. Look at the priority they have given. Matrudevo bhava, the first priority is mother. Pitrudevo bhava, the second priority is father. Acharya Devo bhava. See, our tradition has given me the third place, not the first place. First place is to the mother. So, ತಾಯಿನೇ ಮೊದಲ ಗುರು, ಮನೆಯೇ ಮೊದಲ ಪಾಠಶಾಲೆ. With these words, I don't know, I think a lot of time I took, but I've had a lot of experience during my studies after getting doctorate from the Banaras University. I was lucky to get a fellowship, postdoctoral studies in Vienna, University of Vienna. I was there for 2 years as a student, not as a guru, as a student. The world is full of conflicts. There is a lot of, wonderful sayings in every tradition. Only we are not following it. That is the tragedy of it. So I would very much appeal that you people, young and bright, prospering minds, I would appeal to you that you have achieved something in your life, but take care of the poor people, old people, make them happy, and they will be most grateful to all of you in their lifetime. So I can go on talking endlessly, but now time is getting late. I'm happy that our Chief Minister was present here in this happy occasion, and also our Justice Nagamohan, I think he forgot. He tried to take IAS exam, but he failed in that also, it seems, I think, isn't it? Yeah. But though he has failed in IAS, but he has achieved as the judge of High Court, and very happy to have given you good piece of advice. With these words, I once again congratulate all of you. May God bless you all.